Alain Delon, the celebrated actor who starred in a string of classics such as Plein Soleil, Le Samouraï and Rocco and his brothers, has died aged 88. His children have told French media. Alain Fabien, Anouchka, Anthony, as well as his dog Loubo, are deeply saddened to announce the passing of their father. He passed away peacefully in his home in Douchy, surrounded by his 3 children and his family, they said in a statement, adding that the family had asked for privacy. Identified with French cinema's resurgence in the 1960s, Delon played a string of cops, hitmen and beautifully chiseled chancers for some of the country's greatest directors, including Jean-Pierre Melville, René Clement and Jacques Deray. He also made films with auteurs including Luchino Visconti, Louis Malle, Michelangelo Antonioni and Jean-Luc Godard, though never quite succeeded in his attempts to make it in Hollywood. The French president, Emmanuel Macron, wrote on X that Delon had through his acting roles made the world dream. He offered his unforgettable face to shake our lives. He was more than a star. He was a French monument, Macron added. The culture minister Rakita Dadi wrote, "We believe he was immortal. His talent, his charisma, his aura made him destined for a Hollywood career at a young age, but he chose France." Born in 1935 in Sceaux in the Paris suburbs, Delon was expelled from several schools before leaving at 14 to work in a butcher's shop. After a stint in the Navy, during which he saw combat in France's colonial war in Vietnam, he was dishonorably discharged in 1956 and drifted into acting. He was spotted by Hollywood producer David O. Selznick at Cannes and signed to a contract, but decided to try his luck in French cinema, and made his debut with a small role in Yves Allégret's 1957 thriller Send a Woman When the Devil Fails. Delon's intense good looks made an immediate impact, and he swiftly graduated to lead roles. In 1958 he was cast opposite Romy Schneider in Christine, as a soldier and a musician's daughter who fall in love. Delon and Schneider began a high-profile real-life romance off the set, which confirmed Delon's burgeoning reputation as a sex symbol.
I've lasted 62 years. And now I know that what's difficult is leaving, because I will be leaving.
Alain Delon moved to tears at the 2019 Cannes Film Festival, where he received the Palme d'Honneur for his entire career, 90 films that have drawn 135 million viewers. But his career began almost by chance. Discovered in 1956 in his 20s, on his return from war in French Indochina, his good looks and star quality were quick to turn heads, including that of actress Romy Schneider. Their engagement in 1959 cemented for some time at least their reputation as one of Europe's most glamorous couples. Their love story played out on and off screen, a common feat for most of Delon's relationships.
We can find a lot of people from your professional life in your personal life. That doesn't shock you?
No, it doesn't shock me. I think it's perfectly natural. If people see pictures, I can't stop reporters from doing their job.
In 1961, Delon even made his stage debut alongside his fiancée. Delon's affair with a German actress torpedoed the relationship in 1963, but their screen appearances would continue, notably in the 1969 love triangle film The Swimming Pool, which would become one of the standout hits of Delon's career, and this scene, a classic. But before that, Delon's international breakthrough came with Luchino Visconti's The Leopard in 1963, playing alongside Claudia Cardinal and Burt Lancaster. The film won the Palme d'Or at Cannes and made Delon France's most bankable film star. In the late 60s, he met actress Mireille d'Arc. They then spent 15 years of their lives together. Delon never made the full crossover into the world of non-French cinema, but kept turning out films at an impressive pace right into the 1980s, when came his first commercial flops, like The Return of Casanova. But in 1995, Delon was presented with a Lifetime Achievement Award at the Berlin Film Festival.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
In the early 2000s, Delon moved to Switzerland and took a break from his career, but soon returned to cross over to the small screen with the popular French TV series Fabio Montale, and even returned to the silver screen with a role in 2008's Asterix at the Olympics. In recent years, Delon made headlines for homophobic and misogynistic statements and for his support of France's far-right National Front Party. He also suffered a number of health issues and leaves behind 3 children who became deeply divided over how best to take care of him. but it's his phenomenal career that will live on in memory as an icon of French cinema.